Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to more Stardew Valley. Previously, we wrapped up the entirety of our first spring here in the valley. We completed quite a few goals. Looks like a storm is approaching. Thunder and lightning is expected. That's interesting. This time, it's the first of summer, as you can hear by this cheerful music. We have great luck, even though there's a thunderstorm approaching tomorrow. It's gonna be a whole new world out there. Welcome to living off the land. We're back giving another tip for you. Now listen up. Summer's here along with a whole slew of new crops to plant. Take hops, for example. The vines take a while to grow, but once they're mature, they can be harvested every day. Good luck. So yep, summer changes a lot. You can see also just visually, if you compare the two, like the grass is way more green, things like that. Like the whole valley is different. There's different forageables. A lot of people's schedules change. A lot of exciting stuff to get into now that summer's finally arrived. Of course, we have this very uplifting music. And it's very funny, kind of ironic, because at the time you're recording this and when this video goes out, it's actually... Oh, wait, I don't have my axe on me? Is that being worked on? Oh, I think maybe we're being worked on. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's ironic because as I'm recording this, the time that this is going to come out as well is winter. It's actually close to Christmas. So you can't really be further from the summer season, but still... That won't stop us from enjoying it. So yeah, we have a lot of things to do and a lot of things to get done. This first day is going to be a little interesting because even though there's a lot of cool things to see, we're going to be kind of limited because we need to get our crops going because now that it's new season, we have new crops and that means new ones to buy at Pierre's. So I'm going to put these in there. We'll come and pet our dog and stuff later, but we just have to get into town because we need to still go buy some crops, check out what people are up to and things like that. There we go. There's one of the new forageables. You can get this also in the... If you chose the Bat Cave, the one that gets fruit instead of mushrooms, that is a spice berry. It fills the air with a pungent aroma. I think it is slightly better than like dandelions, but I don't think it's as good as leeks. I'm not entirely sure. We can compare them later. But those start appearing in summer, so we have a few more also to be looking for. Also check out what new things going on. We also got a quest over here. I don't think we have any other ones, do we? Okay, yeah, it has been a little bit. So yeah, you can see here we have summer. You can see we have a few different birthdays. We have like Jazz, we have Gus. Bookseller appears twice here as well. You can see there is the Luau, which is one of the festivals on the 11th, and the 28th is Dance the Moonlight Jellies. There are also two fishing hooks, which is the Trout Derby on the 20th and 21st. That is new to this update as well, if you're not familiar with that. What is this? Monster No Squid Kids. Okay, I don't really know if I'm going to be going to the mines anytime soon, but okay. Keep it on that. The Squid Kids, in case you forget, because they don't look anything like squids. I really don't know why they're called that. Are like the things that look like giant red spheres. And they shoot on fire. Also, what are you saying? Hey, overheard someone saying that you got your first chicken the other day. Man, I wish Grandma had chickens. I'd eat a dozen raw eggs for breakfast every morning. Who the frick is eating raw eggs, bro? Like, I understand back in the day, like, people thought that would, like, maybe jumpstart, like, I think proteins and stuff like that. Like, there's different things, but I don't think it's healthy for you nowadays, is it? I don't know. It still seems kind of weird to me, whatever. Yeah, so schedule has kind of changed. Alex going to the beach, I believe. I hardly know you. Why are you talking to me? Bro, we're at 4 hearts now. Also, yeah, we just got to 4 hearts. Yeah, with you, so, like... We're closer than that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare disrespect me and all the beers I've given you, aka the one I've given you on your birthday. Yeah, nothing really to do until 9 approaches. So I thought I'd go around and check the trash cans because they can't have valuables. Unfortunately, in this case, it was just a pine cone and a literal piece of trash, so nothing that valuable. Gus going in, somehow he gets in before it even opens, because that's just the type of guy he is. Could look around for forageables, but again, this first day is going to be a little slow, because it's mostly just going to be setting up the farm, since, you know, that's what we have to do. What? Oh, I thought it was closed. Like, wait a minute. Okay, no, I read the sign outside. Okay, that changes things. So here we have our summer crops, melon seeds. You've already seen these. We got a few from the museum as a reward. They are the cauliflower of the season where they take a while to grow, but they make a lot of money. Tomato seeds. Plant these in summer, takes 11 days to mature, and continues to produce after first harvest. Same with blueberries. They take a little bit longer to grow, but they make a little more money in return. Peppers also do the same. Wheat does not. It only takes 4 days to grow, though, and it can also be grown in fall, so if you buy the seeds now and you plant them a little late, you don't have to worry too much. Radish seeds take 6 days to mature. You can only harvest them once. Poppy spangles are both flowers, so you can only harvest them once. Hop starter, plant these in summer, takes 11 days to grow, but keeps producing afterwards, grows on a trellis, so like the wooden things, kind of like the green bean did. Corn seeds, plant these in summer or fall, takes 14 days to mature, continues to produce after harvest. So they take a while to grow, but they can grow this in the next season, and they continue to harvest, so they take a while. And sunflower seeds, plant in summer and fall, so another one that can grow in 2 seasons, takes 8 days to produce. A large sunflower yields more seeds at harvest. Lots of crops to grow in summer. It's a very productive season for that. So first things first, we are going to buy a few different things. Let's buy So this is where we're saving up a lot of money for, is because we're going to be buying decent things. We're going to buy 10 wheat to start off with, since it takes only like 4 days to grow. I don't really feel like starting out with a ton of it. A radish seed, we'll grow 3. Radishes aren't super valuable, but I want to, of course, have some on hand in case we need them, and I want to sell one for the sake of selling everything once. Pepper seeds, we are going to buy 6 of those. I'm trying to keep it around an even number for the most part, and I'll buy 6 tomatoes, and I think that'll be good for those two. Now, the 2 big money makers are going to be melon and blueberry, so we're going to want to be careful with this. I think for you, we're going to go with 9. Actually, yeah, we'll go with 9 with hops, because again, those will be useful later on. Corn seeds, I actually am going to buy 6 of these, mostly due to the fact that they also grow in fall, so we're going to have these for a while. You could grow more than that, and we may grow more later on, but right now I feel like 6 is probably enough. Now for the cream of the crop, we have blueberry and melon seeds. How much do we want to purchase? We have 9 melon seeds, I believe, at home. So taking that into account, we'll buy 18. No. You know, we'll buy 16. Actually, no. What am I saying? I'll buy 21. So that is 30 melons, which is a lot. It'll definitely take a while to grow, but I think that investment will be worth it. And lastly, we have blueberries, which I think I'm going to go with around 25 of them. Like that. And I can see we're definitely a lot poorer right now, but again, this will all hopefully return investment. I'm not going to buy any of the flowers, specifically because we have some of the mystery seeds or whatever. If you recall, we got from some of the loot crates and whatnot. And those have a chance of getting us any of those flowers, so I don't really feel like buying any of the specific flowers until I realize which ones we're missing or which ones we don't have in that bundle. Now, as I said, a large part of the day is going to be me planting, and I don't know how many of you are going to want to watch that in terms of me planting stuff. So I will sort of cut that out, but instead of cutting, I'm actually just going to speed this up so you guys can, you know, get a gander for what we have in store going forward for the rest of the season. So, let's get planting. And after all that, you can see I finally got everything planted and took till 4:30 p.m. As I said, the crops are going to take quite a lot of our time in summer. In case you're curious about with the farming game not having much farming in spring, this is the main reason why. Now, if you look, I actually didn't plant all the seeds I could. I still have more mixed flower seeds, I have more mixed seeds which I probably could plant, and I have the coffee bean which also grows in summer. The reason I didn't grow all these right away is because a lot of the things I want to grow, trust me, will be able to replace pretty swiftly. Because not everything grows repeatedly all throughout the season. And we can expand the farm later on. It's just I don't want to commit too much energy at the beginning to, like, watering. Because we're going to do a lot of watering as is. And so I want to be able to have a little bit extra access to work with, if you will. Now that I have sorted through my inventory a little bit, and we've gotten that done, there's a few things I want to, or not really want to get done, but want to do. First things first, this recycling machine that costs 25 stone, 25 wood, and 1 iron bar is pretty cheap, and it's something I could have made for a while. That's based on a level of fishing, I believe. And I want to craft one and just put it here because we can start putting our trash we get from fishing in there, and that can turn it into some useful stuff. Just a passive way of actually converting that into useful things, you know, aka recycling in real life. Makes sense why it's called the recycling machine. I'm also going to be holding a lot more of my tools in my inventory now that we've upgraded our backpack. We did that last time as well. I think what we're going to do is we're going to head to the mines. Now, we're not going to be going there too often during summer, just due to the fact that it is not very efficient for what I want to get done, and there's a lot of things to do in summer. But what I want to do is I want to get this mission where I have to defeat a squid kid, which is one that appears in the lava floors. I don't know if it matters so much what floor it is. I'm just going to go to 100 and hope that they start spawning. Again, I don't know for certain what floors like these guys start spawning because it's a very specific type of enemy. But for the most part, I think it's just going to come down to luck either way. And again, if we don't get it right away, I mean, it sucks because then we have to commit more time to it if we want to get the mission done, since the missions are very important. But it's also not the biggest deal in the sense that, like, we have a few more days we can be doing it. And again, even though we have a lot of crops and it is going to take a decent chunk of energy and time in a day, it shouldn't be, like, outlandish in terms of how long it takes going forward. Like, could probably foresee ourselves being out of the farm by around 10 a.m., which isn't that bad, and maybe even a little earlier. Again, the main selling point of the crops is just it's a long-term investment. We have to commit energy and stuff into it until we can have a bunch of sprinklers and stuff in late game, but that's still quite a ways off from how I play, because when how I play it, that stuff takes way longer to get to, even though you could be rushing towards that stuff way faster. Another thing, I don't know if I mentioned it before, I know we upgraded our watering can a while ago, but something interesting you may have seen during me speeding up the watering and planting process is that the copper watering can, not only does it hold more water, you actually can hold down, also do we have Dwarf Scroll 3, is that new? Okay, we have the one. It is interesting because the copper watering can, if you hold down the water, like whatever is your action button or whatever, because again, there's so many different platforms you're playing on. But if you hold down whatever button it is they use to water, once it's copper or above, you can actually see it will, like, have 3 green squares appear in front of you. You'll actually water all 3 of those squares at once. I think it uses the same amount of stamina and water as it would take, I believe, for you to water those 3 individually, but it just saves on in-game time, so it doesn't, like, it's not more efficient in terms of your energy. I don't think it's any worse, though, but I do think it's mostly just for the sake of trying to get the most out of your in-game day, which is why getting the copper watering can, if you plan on doing a lot of planting, like I do in this summer, could be worth trying to save up for that and getting that ready by then. I'm a little scared, because squid kids are kind of rare, which stink, because then it's annoying. Again, I'm just hopeful we'll find one on one of these floors. It is a good luck day, but I believe actually good luck may hurt us more here, because I think it lowers enemy spawn rate, I believe, so that there can be less of them. Not really someone I'm looking for. I'm going to be getting gold while I'm here, because I've been selling a lot of it, and even though I don't want to be selling probably the gold I'm getting now, I need to be keeping it for when I eventually need it for crafting and stuff. Since the ladder's here, I'm probably going to do the screenshot method here. I don't like doing that too often when I'm recording, because I don't like you've seen the actual, like, oh, there's the switch home, there's me scrolling through this and that and whatnot, but let's see, I don't see no squid kids, so I think we can go down, and there's not even any freaking crates over to the right, so nothing of value here. I'm very hopeful we'll find one, though. I don't believe the really money's worth it. We don't even get friendship, I think, because it's a wizard one. Wizard doesn't give you friendship. Yeah, it's literally just for the sake of getting another one done, and we get closer to another mystery ticket, which I think is worth it. And there's other reasons to be doing these quests. And this one shouldn't be too hard, but unfortunately it comes a lot down to luck, which is never my thing. Despite, you know, it being a big mechanic in a lot of games, luck is one of my least favorite aspects of a lot of them. When it comes down to relying on very specific stuff. Holy mother of balls! That is a lot of junk. Okay. That was a lot of enemies, and not a single one of them was the one I'm looking for. Please. You know what I could do? I think it works. I think if you go to an elevator and you go to a floor that, like, has an elevator on it, you can just keep entering and exiting the mines via that spot, and I believe the enemy spawns will change. We could do that, and that's a way of, I think, be more efficient in terms of our time. I'll test it really fast to see if it is a thing. 100 wouldn't work. It'd have to be like 105 and stuff. 105, any enemies? Okay, so there's a guy with mask on this one, so let me go 110. 105, is he still there? He is still there. Oh, maybe it's because I didn't leave the mines, though. So he's probably still there. I go to floor 0. Now what if I go to floor 105? Is he still there? No, he's not. And you can see the rocks are different. Okay. So yeah, I think what the play is going to be is we're going to go do this. And hopefully he's going to be here. For the sake of not driving you all insane with the beeping sound, I'm just going to speed this up. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. Okay, we finally have a squid kid. Took a little longer than I was hoping, but I think got pretty lucky with the most part with it spawning at all, so we'll take it. I'm a little low on HP, and as you may have seen, I wasted a bit of time because I saw a diamond had spawned in, and I mean, I'm not gonna say no to a diamond, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm not that strong-willed. If I see a diamond, I'm taking it. Okay, so now we've done that, we're just gonna head back for the day, for the mines. As I said, day 1 of summer is gonna be pretty boring, but there's still a lot of cool stuff to see. It's just, of course, we have a lot to get done with crops and stuff and whatnot. We also got a mixed, flower seeds from breaking one of the fibers in the mines. I don't know what caused those to start spawning, or if they can always spawn and it's just very rare. I'm not sure. Also, you can see from that piece of trash, we actually got 3 coal, which, considering how coal is like very valuable and can be hard to find, farm for specifically, I will definitely take that. Let's put all the stuff away. Put the gold bar in there. I have this random door scroll, but I will keep it for something later on, unless our inventory gets super clogged. But right now, I think we're doing okay. And oh yeah, I forgot to pet Ella. God, I forgot to do that. And we'll hop in bed for the night. One thing I do want to mention, actually, is that in case you guys have given, if you didn't know, I said you guys could give name suggestions for the, also there's mayonnaise. I don't know if we've sold that before. We can sell, it's worth way more than the eggs. Name suggestions for the 2 chickens we have. Be sure if you're leaving a name to actually specify, you know, it's for the chickens, or it's a name for the chickens, or which chicken specifically you want it for, if it's one that's more specific to you. Things like that. Steel axe is ready. Yeah, I forgot that I actually put my axe in last time, and it's steel already. It's crazy. So yeah, it's storming today, which is actually interesting, and then we have good luck today. Okay. So the storming itself changes a few things. I'm actually going to pause here for a second. Give me a moment, because I'm going to double check something. Okay, so I was double checking to see what fish were out, because I actually don't have an encyclopedic memory on how the specific fish function. So it is worth noting, if you missed out on the catfish during spring, don't worry too much, because you can actually catch it here in summer. I didn't think you could. I thought it was a fall thing. Apparently you can catch it here as well as the shad. And there's only one other fish that's exclusive to the rain in summer, and this is one that's also exclusive to the summer, in terms of it's one that only starts appearing now in summer. We have things to get done today. I think we have to go talk to the wizard to actually claim a reward for this. Yeah, and I want to make sure I get that, so I'll probably go down there first. But then we're probably just going to go fishing most of the day. And I'm not going to probably speed up much of it, just due to the fact that now we have a lot more to talk about and hopefully see, since it's summer. Because, of course, later, at the end of, like, last season, of course, things started to change, and, you know, I didn't have much to talk about with certain fish. But we have a lot of things to start collecting and doing, just as we go around. Speaking of getting our steel axe today, we want to make sure we do that. I want to keep an eye out in this area for any forageables, because there are still a few summer ones we haven't gotten yet. Of course, it's nice having rain on summer, especially this early on, to help don't have to water our crops today. Hello, wizard. Oh, I should have brought a gift for you. The elementals are pleased with the job you did. Here's your payment as promised. I keep forgetting to give them the gift. If you have nothing important to tell me, leave me be. I have much work to do. Okay, well, frick you too. Never mind. I'm glad I didn't bring you a gift. 350, not much. We did get an achievement. I believe it was Gopher or something. Let me look. I think it was one of these. Gopher. Complete 10 help wanted quests. Nice. Another achievement in the books. Gotta love it. Helping people out. Then we'll head back into town now. But as I was saying, the rain is helpful. The thunder itself does do differently. Like, it can strike trees and actually has some unique properties. But for the most part, it doesn't do much for us right now. And I don't, unless they change something, I don't think they can harm you. That right there, this tree here that looks a little weird, has some green stuff on it. That's also new to this update, and there is something unique about it. But I don't have my axe on me, which is the only way to really interact with it. So for now, we're just going to come back to it. Should probably start clearing out some of this stuff, just because, again, it respawns, and these are things we can use, so might as well. Especially now that we have this large inventory, I'm not super duper concerned. Also, I need to be befriending people. Frick me, dude, I have so much crap to be getting done. It's not a bad thing, because, you know, it means there's a lot of stuff I can be doing, so it's not really a waste, but man, jeez Louise. Oh, great. Just give me a pine cone and we can make a field snack from these seeds. I believe most people are just going to be probably inside because it is rain. Again, that I think overwrites a lot of the schedule stuff. Oh boy, please be an easy one. 2 pufferfish. That is something we actually can't do right now, and those are too hard fish to catch, but we can do that. That's a new fish in summer, so we're in the right season. It's just not the best timing for that. We'll head down to Clint's. We'll talk to a few people on the way. How's Pam and Penny doing? Oh, it's Mr. Ryan. Do you need help for something? No, I don't. I do not need you right now. Thank you, though. I appreciate you. I'm Tutor Vincent Jazz. Okay, you've already talked about this. I don't. There's no need to talk to you about that. Yeah, so we're gonna head down here again, talk to a few more people. One thing I will mention is that if you're going into like these new seasons and stuff, again, there's a lot of stuff to be getting done. But keep in mind, you have 28 days to see and do things. You're not, of course, going to be able to do everything, but I think you'll find that you'll have more than enough time to accomplish things you want to. How to become mayor in the first place? It's a long story. We are both too busy for stories right now. You're sitting in here saying good morning in your kitchen sink. You can talk to me, you fricker. Don't even. Whatever. Let's head over here. We're going to get our steel axe, which is our first iron upgrade. It's weird. I guess I don't really know. Also, there's another forgeable, unique to summer. Sweet pea, a fragrant summer flower. It's like the daffodil of summer. Though I think maybe a few more people like it. Oh, thanks for another acorn. Why couldn't it have been a pine cone? I couldn't have been the pine cone. To be a good day to explore the mines. Who knows, you might find some... today's not going to be a good day to explore the mines, brother. Don't even. Steel axe. As I was saying, it's kind of weird because... I mean, I guess I just don't really know the like classifications of what... like the full differences of like steel and iron and stuff like that, but... I don't know, man. If you ask me, isn't it kind of weird that, like, it's called... we used iron bars for it, but it made a steel... I guess you probably combined it with other stuff to make it a steel pickaxe, but... or a steel axe, but... I don't know, it's kind of weird. Because on multiple occasions, I've misspoken and said iron is silver or steel. Just because usually they're all depicted artistically very similarly, so... I got problems with that. There we have a new type of shell on the ground, the rainbow shell. Those are pretty rare, and I believe they can only spawn down here in the summer, I think. Maybe there's a few other seasons they can appear. I'm going to come down here, and we're just going to pick up a bunch of those forgeables. It's been a while since we've been down here again. We have a lot of inventory space, so I'm not super concerned with like having our pockets be full anymore in terms of like this stuff. Of course, we are getting closer to that, and it is still a chance we run into it, but we have a few stuff we could throw away. Yeah, we definitely need to get more bait. The problem is, again, I don't really want to go in the earlier floors of the mines, especially now. But there'll be a time for that at some point. Still going to fish in the same spot here. It's still all reliable for me. And again, there's only one fish here that's exclusive to summer and rain. But there are a bunch of new fish. A lot of them we can only catch, or not only catch, but a lot of them are new exclusively to summer. And there's a lot of them, that's a new one, tuna. That one's pretty common. That one does not require the rain. But there's also a lot of fish that we can't catch anymore due to the seasons change, so it'll just kind of depend on what you're going for. So I do see those bubbles, but I don't really know if that's worth it. Tuna can be pretty hard to catch. A lot of these fish, I think, are a little bit harder. I think none of them are as easy, at least to my knowledge. None of them are as easy as any of the spring fish we caught earlier, but hopefully at this point you'll at least have a little bit of experience with it. Of course, flounder we've already got. But again, there's only so many fish you need. The tuna is one we need for a bundle, so I'm glad we got that one. There is a few other ones that we need for bundles as well. But yeah, the exclusive one you need that is only available in the rain in summer is one in the ocean. Like, that's exclusive, I believe you can only catch in summer. So, that's why I'm here fishing. Another tuna, we always will take it, more money if nothing else. Let's see, we got deluxe bait, ruby, and mystery box chest, not bad. Those are pretty rare, but again, those chests are some of the most... Holy frick! Okay, we're not even gonna talk about it, okay? You're gonna go in the comments if you go there at all. If you do, you're not gonna say anything of what you just saw, okay? And you're also not gonna talk about the amount of poop in my pants that just occurred from that literal jump scare. Anyway, back to this. Still another fish we need outside of tuna. I believe they're the most common though, so it makes sense. I'll let you know when we catch the thing that's exclusive to the rain. The one specifically I'm looking for here, but I'm not super familiar with like the differences of their difficulty, so I can't just read. That one is not one of them. Red mullet, I believe, isn't exclusive, but I don't think it's exclusive to rain. Holy frick, what is this? Why did I just get 5 rubies in one chest? Why do I have 6 rubies now? Brother, that's not okay. Holy flip. Also, why couldn't it have been emeralds or diamonds? No, I'm kidding. I mean, not really, but I would have preferred those two, but I've never seen that many of one item in a chest. Also, that's another summer exclusive, tilapia, and that is one we also need for a bundle as well. Got a new achievement, Old Mariner. That is another one for catching just a certain number of fish. I don't know if it's unique fish or not. Let's look. Catch 24 different fish. Yeah, this is the unique fish one. So we're getting decent progress. Again, there's still... I still don't believe the red mullet's the one I'm thinking of. I think it's smaller looking. It is red, but it's a tinier fish, I believe. So I'm hoping we can at least catch one, just for the sake of, you know, catching it. Because there is a chance that this is the only day it rains, and I don't believe there's any days oh, no, not anymore. There is one day I believe it's guaranteed to rain in summer now. There it is, it's that one, the red snapper. That one is exclusive to if it's raining in the summer. So If it is a rainy day and you were trying to catch all the fish, be sure to come and get this today. I know I'm making promises because I haven't even finished the goddamn friggin' farm guide one, but I'm getting closer on that. I'm just finishing the script still. I will eventually probably do like a whole like episode based on the fishing once we've experienced a full year and I've caught the fish for this playthrough, and I can kind of talk about some of the more difficult ones and a few other tips I didn't go over in a more structured way. But you can see a lot of the stuff here we caught. I could go catch that. I think since it's raining, the only exclusive one is there. I'm just going to stick with the ocean since we're already here. Saves a bit of time. Hello, Sebastian. If it's raining, I think he comes down here in spring too. I'm not entirely sure. So if you're trying to get with him, good time to, talk with him. I don't have anything you like, though. If you're lucky, you might see a frog in this weather. Okay. No, he's emo. He's brooding. He wants to go to the beach when it's raining, not when it's sunny, because it's... I don't know. Not gonna claim like I know him, but I don't know why he's walking out here with an umbrella. But I guess I'm not really walking around here with an umbrella either. So, but we're not gonna fish super long today. We're gonna fish till probably like around like 7. Specifically because I want to go to the left, kind of where we came from. Wanted to check out that green-looking tree, but also for some other reasons. Because now that we have our iron, see, that's what I'm saying. Our steel axe, we can actually access a new area, a new part of the valley, and there's new things we can do with it. Which is why I recommended getting the steel axe probably as one of the first, if not the first, iron tool you get, or first steel tool you'll get. Oh frick, that lag spike in game really did just almost mess me out of a perfect cast. But yeah, so we're gonna leave a little earlier, but hopefully we'll still make a little bit of income. Summer's gonna be an interesting season because it's gonna be based on, because for example, for spring, I feel like, especially for this series, because it's usually how I play. Sorry, I just smacked my goddamn mic. It's really close to me. A big part of how I play the game and how I approached the series was I wanted to approach it and show you things like based on how I play the game and whatnot. And for me, a big part, as you saw, was I rushed the mines for the most part. There's a decent amount of farming, but not like a ton. And it's more so engraved in the farming and fishing. Summer is almost an exact 180, except you keep the fishing, toss out mining almost completely, and then replace that with farming and friendship with people. We're pretty much going to be focusing on the other aspects of the game, minus fishing. Fishing is still going to be part of it. It's going to be part of the process for quite a while, because there's exclusive fish each season. And of course, I'm going to be trying to do my best to get them all. And now it's a new season, and we bought our first bundle of crops. I'm not super concerned with, like, what, keeping up our certain level of funds for, like, specific projects. So now we're saving up for a few different things. 4,000 gold's not really enough for anything I want to do right now. I could upgrade the hoe to copper, because that's, I believe, only 2,000, but that's not, like... that is not mandatory by any means. I may want that by fall, but we have time. The season's just begun. I'd rather save up some money. There's other things I'd rather be doing with that money, especially like with the bundle, the vault one, if you recall. That one is just straight up cash. I believe you need like 25,000 plus gold, which is holy frick. That's a lot. Oh no, 2,000. No, yeah, no, it's no. Yeah, 25,000. Sorry, 25,000 gold, I believe, to get that bundle done. But that one's really important for a lot of the, I wouldn't say end game, but a lot of the stuff that you can't really get to until after you've done that, which, I mean, I guess that could go for everything in this game, but hopefully some people know what I mean. One thing I also want to talk about here is, you may have seen when, because again, at this point I just wanted to talk about a few fun things that related to the series. I think that's just kind of a nice little relaxing. It's something that like the old style YouTube used to do with these sorts of things, and I find that somewhat enjoyable every now and then. Bringing back the nostalgia, if you will. Recently, I have been trying some games I never got around to, just due to the fact that I was busy with other stuff at the time, or there were games that didn't interest me at the time. So there were a few different examples of this. Like this year, for example, I played both the Horizon Zero Dawn games on the PlayStation. A series I never got into just because it was on PlayStation and I never played a lot of those games, but quite enjoyed both of them. I like open world style games, like, like those two. And I thought both of them were decently enjoyable. But I'm not a fan of them remastering a game you can play on modern hardware and it already held up well enough, and I don't know. That's a whole other topic, but there's a bunch of games I've been trying, and one thing you may have seen when I was taking screenshots and scrolling through my Switch menu was the Rabbids, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and then the Sparks of Hope. I've been playing those ones because I actually got that game, the original, not Sparks of Hope, the Kingdom Battle, near launch, because it was like, oh, it's a Mario game. It was pretty early into the Switch's life cycle, so you didn't have like a ton of games to play. So of course I was like, oh, it's got Mario on, I'll love it. I think I played to like the very beginning of Chapter 3, if that, which is like over halfway through the game. realistically, but I wasn't doing like any of the side stuff. I was just rushing story at the time. And I remember I thought it was decently fun, but at the time, I think just since I was, a little bit younger, I didn't really enjoy strategy games as much as I do now. But going back to it, I actually had a lot of fun with it. And I finally beat the game and did like all the challenges and stuff, and it was pretty fun. I got to do the multiplayer ones with my sister too, and that was enjoyable. And I think that's kind of what's fun about, for me at least, is a lot of the games that I actually play I feel like are not the same year they come out. Just because, buying new games can be expensive. $70 plus going on is going to be not good. I'm not a big fan of that, as you can probably guess, because 1 year through, if you're buying a lot of the modern games, you're going to be essentially buying the console again. So, but, that's, again, another topic for a different time. But I really do enjoy a lot of the games I never got around to that I played this year. There are a few other examples I can think of. Oh, nice, another mystery box. And more freaking rubies, are you kidding me? We almost have 10 oh, frick. Oh, I fricked up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is this the first time I've gone over with stamina? Like, I've used more than I actually have to use? Or, yeah, I overexerted myself. Is this the first time I've done that? I think it is, because I think I've gotten close, but I don't think I've overexerted myself. So what happens is once you run out of stamina, you don't like immediately pass out like in a lot of the Harvest Moon type of games. Instead, what happens is you become exhausted. It means you can only walk around. You can't so your top speed's reduced. Using any tool, you can't really use them because they're way slower. So that's I think the fish we caught earlier, Super Cucumber. I believe that's also a rain exclusive, but it's not exclusive to just summer. But we'll talk about it in a second, so we'll talk about this. Once you run out of it, you move sluggishly. Using tools will take a lot longer. They're slower. You're way less efficient. And you have this little blue face above. You can see how my person has these sluggish eyes and he barely moves. He is exhausted. He is tired. Reasonably so. I pushed him a little too hard there. I'm also going to probably just eat this bread. And you have that little blue face above that lets you know you're exhausted. And even after you eat to really cover your stamina, which lets you run again and stuff, you're still exhausted. This means you're essentially definitely going to be missing out on a lot of stamina tomorrow, which stinks, especially since we're going to be, doing a lot of freaking watering tomorrow. Because I was not paying enough attention, which is my bad. Which is why it's really important you keep an eye on your energy meter and stuff. But yeah, so it just means we're probably going to wake up tomorrow not all of our stamina at max. One thing I will say is, even if you aren't planning on doing much more work if you accidentally become exhausted, eat something small so that you have your max speed back. And also because then if you use your tool, even on accident, once you're at 0, you actually can pass out if you use too much stamina, even after you become exhausted. But not if you have, energy. So, for example, now that I have 47 energy, I'm not at risk of passing out from being exhausted until I believe I go back down to 0 again and then start still trying to do stuff even with 0 stamina. Anyway, I want to come over here back to this tree you saw earlier, because if you come over to these ones that have this green stuff on it, they look a little different, and you hit them with your axe, you will get moss, which is also new to this update. A resource, a special type of plant that grows in shady areas. There's a few different ways to get this, but this is the only way you can get it right now, is from trees. I believe the tree actually has to be around for quite a while, so you don't just chop down all of them. Hence why the area here in Marnie's farm is probably the first place you're going to see moss. But it's also new to this update, and it's going to be a resource that we are hopefully going to get quite a bit more of. Oh, this stinks. I guess I'd rather, yeah, throw rid of that, whatever. Oh, but I don't want to come over, whatever. I'm going to come over here. We're going to drink this Jojo Cola, because I want to explore this new area I mentioned that we can go to thanks to us having this steel axe. So that is exactly what we're going to do. Up here at the top left of the wizard's hut, this log here, you can only chop it once you have a steel axe or above. It'll take a lot of stamina, but you'll get a lot of hardwood, as you can see there. We also got a new seed, why didn't I throw away the maple seed and acorn first? Mahogany seed. This can be planted to grow a mahogany tree. That's a new type of tree you don't see really growing out in the wild. But this will allow us to access this area. What is this area? Well, we can look on the map. The secret woods. Not very much a secret anymore. These will have these stumps here that we've seen on our farm a few different times that drop us hardwood. There's a few other cool things here, like some mushrooms can spawn here like that. I'm not going to really pick it up right now. But the main draw coming over here is, in fact, the hardwood you see me getting right now. Hardwood is very much a endgame resource, and if you can tell, only getting 2 from each of these stumps. They are quite hard to come by. They're going to be something that are going to be hard for you to harvest, and they're going to be harder for you to find at a, I guess I would say, nice, steady pace. It's hard for you to have a bunch of it just accumulate over time. Also, we have this thing here. Old Master Cannoli, still searching for the sweetest taste. Okay, well, outside of my love, I don't think that's... Oh, also there's this here. This is a fiddlehead fern. We have so much crap. Frick me. I didn't think this would be a problem. Fiddlehead Fern's something I believe that's exclusive to here, or the, if you have the forest farm, it can appear on there as well. But anyway, I'm kind of jumping from topic to topic. Basically, the secret woods you can come to every day, and these stumps you see in here will regrow, including these two secretish ones down here that you kind of have to go out of your way for. So you can get, I believe, up to 12 hardwood a day down here. This is the only way outside of the, oh, so there's a slime there. There's only, oh, this is a cutscene machine. But yeah, that is the only way, unless you had chosen the forest farm, for you to keep getting a bunch of hardwood consistently, is you can go there every day, which is why getting that steel axe is so important, because then you can go there every day and continuously harvest this rare material. A blade, huh? Here, have a cold one. Why am I looking so angrily at the drink? I guess he's looking at it too. It's the face of a drinker. Ugh, life. You ever feel like, no matter what you do, you're gonna fail? Like, you're stuck in some miserable abyss and you're so deep you can't even see the light of day. I just feel like no matter how hard I try, I'm not strong enough to climb out of that hole. Cheers to that. Fast drinker, huh? Man after my own heart. Just don't make it a habit. You've got a future ahead of you still. Well, my liver's begging me to stop. Better call it a night. See you around, Ryan. Despite as cheerful as I come out with my hardwood in hand, despite as cheerful and everything may seem, clearly there's people suffering here in the valley, as you can see, just like real people. Our glowy little effect and this little thing up here is, guess what? We are a little tipsy. -1 speed source beer. It is just a negative, and that is unfortunately, that means also, I'm the biggest lightweight. I drank 1 beer and I'm tipsy. Holy flip. I don't know how common that is. I'm not a drinker, but I feel like most people could probably handle at least 1 beer probably before they start getting a little tipsy. Whatever. But yeah, I can see that Shane's clearly suffering through some stuff, and you can maybe see why he's a little more standoffish comparatively to so many of the other villagers we've been with and hung out with. It's kind of interesting and a bit of a dichotomy, because again, so many of the other villagers and stuff we've seen throughout the valley are just so different with how like peppy and stuff they are. Holy frick, we have 10 rubies. Okay. Inventory's a little clogged. We have a decent amount of junk built up, as you can see here. Let's go through some stuff here. I'm going to move all of the seeds, I think, to my other chest, including the mixed seeds of both flower types. And I'm going to put the mouse in here, fiddlehead fern, mahogany seed, and I think that's it, actually. I think that's all I'm putting in there. So I'm going to put the seeds up here, including the speed grow. I just think it's probably best out of the way. Oh, not the mystery box. I'm going to keep that on me. Put those 2 in there. Oh, and these 2. Sorry about that. But now we'll just sell a bunch more stuff. Make sure we keep a few fish. We don't, I believe, do we need a red snapper for something? I think we do. Yeah, we do. Okay. So definitely catch at least 1, if nothing else, for the fish tank. What do we need that for? Ocean fish? Oh, we can actually complete that bundle. Cool. We don't need the flounder. We don't need a red mullet. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Sell all but 1 tuna. Sell all but 1 red snapper. We can give the flounder away. We can give all the red mullet away. And we'll sell all but 1 tilapia. We'll sell the oyster. Oh, frick. Please say I already donated an oyster. I should have checked. Oh, no. Okay. Once again, if you go to the comments, you're not going to talk about that for my own sanity. Okay. Couldn't tell I'm recording this late at night, and it's not just because I'm more stupid than usual. Super Cucumber, we don't really need this moment, but I actually am going to keep this one specifically for, no, I don't have space for it, dude. Oh, frick. You know what? Fine, we're selling it. We can catch another one later on. It's not the biggest deal, but I was going to keep one. We have a lot of stuff on us. We need to go donate, so I'll just put the fish we need in there to donate. Our 2 forageables in there. I also recommend if you get a rainbow shell, keep it for something later on in the game. It won't become apparent until much later what that's useful for, but it will come back and will be useful, so consider holding on to that if you get one. What? Okay, that's new. The little sound symbol to the bottom left. That's interesting. There was an earthquake during the night. Holy crap, what? This little jingle in Level 5 Foraging doesn't make me feel better. There was an earthquake in Stardew Valley? What the frick, dude? Okay then. Anyway, level 5 foraging, choose a profession. Forester, trees drop 25% more wood or gather a chance for double harvest of foraged items. This one I'm torn on. It used to be really bad because this one used to be trees, wood from trees were worth 25% more, like if you sold it for some reason. That was really dumb. I'm actually going to go with Forester here because wood's going to be a problem for a while, and I find it more useful to be able to get more of that. Because I think it also... Does it apply to hardwood? I'm actually not entirely sure. Anyway, so we had that earthquake during the night. You can see the storm clouds up there. It's kind of a nice little touch. Decent money, $3,000 or G or gold or whatever the frick. We'll take it regardless. Moving on to summer day 3. Hopefully it's going to rain again soon. Oh, dang it. A little greedy, but I was hopeful we didn't have to worry about it. Neutral today, so nothing super amazing. And that means it's time for us to water again. What the frick? Ryan, I heard you've been giving some people a hand around town. Everyone seems really thankful. I'm awarding you this month's Best Neighbor Award with a small cash prize. Keep it up, Mayor! Yo! Mayor Lewis gave us 500 gold, and we got the Best Neighbor Award, boys. Ryan, this is embarrassing. Sounds like Mayor Lewis. Ryan, this is embarrassing. I lost my lucky purple shorts. I'm telling you because I think I can trust you. Find them, bring them back to me discreetly. I'll pay you well. Thanks, Mayor Lewis. Mayor Lewis, he came in, said, Ryan, I've heard some great things you've been doing for the villagers around town. You've been such a nice neighbor, and you know, we're here. There's something that we're gonna chip in. We're gonna give you a reward for being the best neighbor this, last little month or whatever. And here's a little bit of a cash prize that we all managed to scrounge together for you real quick. Congratulations, thanks for your hard work. Immediately after, okay, now that that's out of the way, there's the bribe money, so you don't tell anybody. You go get my lucky purple shorts. Okay, so we're going to have to be on the lookout for his lucky purple shorts. We'll try to see, I guess, as weird as that is. We'll see what we can find. Nice 1 stone there. That's going to help tremendously. We actually got most of our stamina back, so I'm pretty happy with that. Probably gonna fish more today, because again, there's just so many types of fish to get. And I only really confined myself to the beach yesterday. But of course, I'm gonna have to spend the first half of this day watering. And again, I don't really know how many of you guys would want to see this, so I'm just going to speed this up. Okay, so that didn't take too long, but still, again, I don't really think you guys would want to see that too much. I already pet you, right, Ella? I think I did. Speaking of, how are you looking on friendship? I think we're doing pretty good. Checking our chickens link, we do have to feed them because they had to stay inside the coop yesterday, so they ate, of course, too. Nope, I do not want to eat their egg. Thank you. So we're gonna get things to get done. We're also probably gonna open our mystery boxes just because that's a lot of fun. Frick, there's a lot of fibers and stuff here. We also probably are gonna start cleaning out our actual farm a bit soon. Just because it's kind of still overgrown, we really haven't changed much of it. And I really don't in spring because there's other stuff to be working on. There still is other stuff outside of just working on the farm that's like more important, I'd say, but usually this is also the time I'll try to put a little more effort into that. So let us actually bring a lot of stuff to donate today. Bring all of you. Purple mushroom, apparently that's needed for 1. So is red mushrooms, I'll take both of those. I'm not going to take stuff that's out of season. Like, for example, I know we need this common mushroom, but that's something we're going to get later on as well, and I don't really want to go out of place. Same with the winter root and stuff. And I'm going to take the fiddlehead fern, even though we only have 1, just because that's needed for a bundle. Since we're going in, I might as well get these things cracked. Let's see here. I think I've donated everything in here to the freaking museum. I don't know, I was having a brain fart there. Sorry about that. But one last thing I guess we'll do before we head out is we're going to go check out our mushroom cave. I think it's been a day or 2. We may have missed out on a day, but that's not the biggest deal in the world. Hey, we got a new type of mushroom, another rare one. He got a moral. That one is also one I believe you can find in the secret woods as well, ironically enough. Sought after for its unique nutty flavor. Okay. I'll go put that in our chest. I don't think we've gotten one of those before. Maybe we have. Holy frick, the dog was loud there. Put all that stuff in there. I could... Oh wait, can I put the red mushrooms in since I have like 11? Or the red mushroom since it's poisonous? I actually don't remember. I forget. Dang it! Come on, even if they're poisonous, I should be able to sell them for decent change. I can find some use for them. Yeah, let me take one of these back in, and yeah, put all that stuff in. Oh wait, oh, dang it! I realized what I did. I put all the crap away, even the stuff I needed to donate. I'm such an idiot. I'm gonna actually donate the silver one here, just because I don't want it to get more space in my goddamn inventory. Okay, now this time for real, hopefully. Let's be off. Put the eggs in. Yeah, okay, that's everything. So we're probably gonna fish. Oh, our tapper's done. One over here on this oak tree. This is in fact an oak tree because it gave us oak resin, as you can see there. A sticky, fragrant substance derived from oak sap. That is very valuable and will help us much later in the game. Oh, dang it. I don't need spice berries. I need the third thing I haven't found yet. Oh, yeah, we also... Oh, frick, I forgot. Oh, no. Pufferfish, final day. Frick. Oh, my goodness. Okay, give me a moment. Okay. So the pufferfish, I just double-checked, because again, I don't have encyclopedic knowledge on this stuff. Pufferfish spawns from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. in the ocean during summer. So we have a tight window to get this, and it's considered one of the harder fish to catch. So we are probably not going to get this mission done. But you know what? It doesn't mean we're not going to give it a good college try. Hello, Clint. I feel like I've talked to you more than 90% of people who play this game. Hey, what do you need? At least you're starting to warm up to me a little bit. Especially since I've been freaking paying for your goddamn electricity bill and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to be possible because I'm not super confident with that. Is that a new thing? Is that a new thing? Let me look. Oh, it is new. Okay. Mystery Box 1. Warp Totem for Ocean. I believe that's new. We haven't got one of those. Warp Straight to the Beach could be nice. And another one. We got 2. Okay. Actually, I think it's ironic because didn't we get both of those from fishing? Or am I wrong? I'm actually not sure. I want to look for bugs. Loams get found and all dirty. It's a tough choice. The average... Oh, wait, I guess some kids do look for bugs. I definitely wasn't one of those. I was not a fan of insects growing up. Still not the biggest fan of them now, I'll be honest. So let's head up to the community center. We'll do that, and then we'll head down to the... Oh my goodness, this day is going to be super wacky. Because the pufferfish thing, I doubt we're going to get it, but if we do, that'd be so huge. We need a pufferfish anyway, and we need to catch one, so I was going to have to try to do it at some point, but... Frick me. Okay, first things first, the fish I have. I don't have any specialty fish on me. I do have some ocean ones. So there is the tuna, red snapper, and our tilapia. Or I think it's tilapia, right? I think so. First reward is 5 warp totems to the... That's super ironic that we got this the same day we did. Oh, that's kind of funny. I'd never want to look at that bundle again. We're going to ignore that one. And then a bunch of the stuff we don't have. Okay, yeah. So that's it for that one. We have a few things to put in here. Not the fodder one. I believe it is, yes, oak resin in the enchanter's table, or enchanter's bundle. I think enchanter's table. Talk about Minecraft. Purple mushroom we put in here. Dye bundle, we put a red mushroom in here. And the fiddlehead fern goes into the chef's bundle right there. I'm actually not going to go put the spice berry and sweet pea in theirs because, again, there's still another forageable we're missing, and I'd rather just do that all at once, so we're just going to do that. I should probably go donate this to Gunther. I don't know why I didn't do that when I was already down there. I'm not the smartest. And I think tomorrow's Jazz's birthday, right? Yeah, our first event of summer. So we have, again, a lot to do. Summer's going to be complicated for... Oh my gosh, I thought that was like a haze from it being too warm or something, because the... weird effect my character had. Also, sorry about this. This poor person who's buried here. Who's buried here? Okay, never mind. Of course, Lums, Ood, Nah. Okay, whatever. Well, I apologize to whoever that is because I just plucked the flower that was growing right off of your grave, which was probably not very nice of me. But you know what? That's just how it goes sometimes. Okay, I'm going over here to donate this. Oh, you know, the pufferfish could be out, but he only comes out to like 4, so it's... Oh, it's so terrible. Abigail, you read? I don't know why that surprised me. It probably shouldn't. That probably sounded mean, but just I didn't take you for the type of person who'd read. I could go talk to them, but now that I know we have this tight schedule to clean to, I don't freaking think I can. How much money do we have to? 8,200. Okay. I'm thinking. I could have used the warp totem since we have 7 of them, but I'm just going to save those up because there's going to be more revive time. Hey, another rainbow shell. Cool. Oh, that one's silver, so that one we can actually sell and make a little money. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Do we have that? No, we didn't. Not on the shell. That's a new artifact we can give to Gunther. Willy, sack of crap that's making me fish for pufferfish. One of the most... What the flip? Ahoy! Come in! Make yourself at home. Hello, Willy. What am I digging for? What am I putting my hands in? Hey, that's good stuff there. That fish go crazy for it. Just make sure to wash your hands good after dipping them in them juices. The aroma has been known to linger for up to 7 weeks, lad. Oh, great. So, you been catching a lot of old fish? Yeah. I think I've been doing decent. That's been my main source of income for all. Aha! Man after me own heart. You can always trust a fisherman. I don't know if that's true. That's what my old pappy used to say, at least. Well, keep it going. If you can catch every fish in these waters, we've got a special prize waiting for you. Okay, then. I'll certainly give it a try. Is everything okay? Saw your little emote there. What was that about? Aye, well, business has been tough lately. I started about the same time the old community center fell to ruin. My fish just didn't sell like they used to. I've been working double time just to make ends meet. Tell me about it. Inflation, buddy. It's the worst. No time for my own projects, yeah. Oh my god, this is getting depressing. That was supposed to be a cozy game. But if things picked up around here, I might have the time to show you something. Yep, she's back there, an old friend that's seen better days. Willie, I'm convinced you kidnapped somebody and put them back there. Someday, lad. You'll see what I mean. And then the sound of the waves, I'm concerned. He does keep us out of there. I'm concerned there's something going on back there. Anyway, let's see. Oh my goodness. Friggin' the fish smoker, brother. Let's see here. Sturgeon bait. I'm gonna come down here because I want to see how much is this. How much is this? 7,500 for the iridium rod. This is an upgrade that would help us a lot in the future. I do fish a lot. You know, forget, we're buying it. I don't care. I don't care. We're buying it. We got an upgrade to our fishing rod, baby. Wait, can I sell you the fiberglass? Of course I can't. Okay, well, I'm just gonna throw it away because I have no reason to have that. We have the iridium fishing rod, which used to be the best fishing rod in the entire game. This allows us to attach bobbers, which I unfortunately don't have any on me. But of course, you can still use bait, which is why there's that other little area down there. And it's purple, and who doesn't at least like purple, right? That's the pink bobber, too. That's hilarious. That was not a good start. Anyway, I'm going to speed this up until 4. Hopefully, we can at least catch one pufferfish, because we need to catch one anyway, even though we won't be able to complete the quest with just one. I still would be satisfied with even just one pufferfish, so either way, see you guys in just a moment. There's one! We actually caught one! Pufferfish! Right there, first catch. That one was actually not as bad as they usually are. Inflates from threat, minus 180 energy if you eat them. Do not eat the pufferfish, which makes sense, because pufferfish, I think, have some of the most toxic venom in the world, I believe, right? Or is it venom because they inject it with their spines? I'm actually not entirely sure. I know venom's like if it's... Poisonous is if you eat it. I mean, I know it's poisonous too, so... Maybe it's... I don't know. Maybe it's both. I'm not sure. Either way, we got at least one, which is good because we need one for the bundle, if you recall. But we'll see if we can try to catch 2. Again, it'd be nice for the mission, but also because then we could sell one and get a little bit of extra cash, especially now that we're dirt broke since I bought this new nifty rod. Which, I mean, it looks pretty, so I'm not complaining about it. And just, you know, I'd appreciate having money. Try to see if we can catch this guy, giving us the run around a little bit. Just trying to see if we can... Oh, that was not good. That took way too much time. I didn't correctly guess where I was going. Is that actually another... I was trying to avoid saying it because I didn't want to jinx it, but we actually got 2 pufferfish today. That's crazy. Dude. I am so happy about that. The pufferfish is one that's notoriously pretty difficult. One of the first ones I think is like gives a lot of people a challenge. Hey, you succeeded, Ryan. Pufferfish excited to catch them. Think they're such strong swimmers. Here's your work. Congratulations. Yeah, I don't really have anything to give you, unfortunately, as a gift. Actually, here, take one of my last carrots. I know everyone, at least I think, tolerates those so far from what I've seen. We get 400 gold, not much. Hey, achievement, cowpoke, for earning a total of $50,000 total on our farm. Cool. Making definitely good progress. I'm not going to keep fishing here, even though I could try to get more pufferfish. Simply because there's more fish I want to try to catch, now that we have this new nifty rod, might as well do that for the rest of our day. I'm definitely very happy with that, though. Oh, man. I'm very, very happy to get our pufferfish out of the way. We've got 2 of them, so we can even sell one. Oh, lovely. Let's check out what's going on down with the kitties. I already talked to you. Hey, Jazz. Yeah, you can't talk to strangers, I know. And I'll talk to you. No, I should take the children on the field trip sometime. Maybe to the... Wait, did you say the desert? Wait, what'd you say? I guess speaker would be nice. Maybe someone familiar with nature? Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud here. 3 hearts? We're not that close, Penny. Get out my pants. Kidding. Okay. See, she's getting close to us. At least it's nice because now she's opening up to us more. A lot of the other people are as well. We just haven't talked to them in a while. Let's head to the bus stop. We're gonna head back there to actually get a tackle. We're definitely freaking low on bait, so we also may want to craft some more of that. But then we're gonna head up to the lake near Robin's house because there's a few different fish we can try to catch there as well. So let's hopefully get on that. Coming in here. Sell that. I'm gonna sell this rainbow shell. Sell 1 pufferfish. Make sure it's only 1. And I'll sell these 2 because I don't need that either. Ella's just sitting next to the goddamn furnaces. Oh yeah, definitely a few more things. Oh, frick me. A few more things I want to get done today if we can. Let's grab one of these bobbers. We have a few different ones. We have the dressed one. We have the sonar bobber. Actually, we only have those 2, but you know what? That'll be enough. I'm going to take the dressed spinner, I think, this time. I think that'll be the one I want to go with. Because that essentially just works like more bait, I believe. It just increases the catch rate, I believe. I'm actually going to take all but 1 bug meat out, just because I want to refresh my bait, especially since we're going to be fishing a lot again. Let's just craft all of that. 195, so we have 218. That should last us for at least a little bit. And I'm going to put you inside the recycling machine. And now I'm going to come over here and put you away. Okay, now we've done that. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to grab our seaweed we've been saving up, our stone, and I believe that's it. I'm actually also going to grab some algae just in case. I don't know if that's needed. I don't remember fully. Because now we're heading up to Robin's. There's actually another thing I want to do while we're up there. Specifically since it's, well, later. Oh, wait, she might be closed by now. She closes early, doesn't she? She, like, goes outside and sits with her husband. Which is, I mean, cute and all and wholesome and whatnot, but frick, now's not the time for that. Oh, wait, can I hit this with the hoe too? Yeah, you can hit it with the hoe too. It just came back to me as soon as I saw that one that also had moss on it. So you don't need your axe on you like I thought. I was just being dumb. You can also use your hoe. Please, please, Robin, please be in there. Please be in there. Please be in there. Please be in there. Work your 9 to 5. You're a strong, independent woman, please. Thank you. Okay, we're good. Now I've done that, I want to come over to this. This is the next thing we're going to be saving up for, and I just want to show you. Okay, so it is green algae. Good thing I kept that on me just so I could show it. 5,000 gold. Pretty expensive, but it is something that will help us in, well, stuff later. Raise fish and harvest their produce. Fish multiply over time. 5,000 gold, 200 stone, 5 seaweed, 5 green algae. We can't afford it yet. Again, it wouldn't have been the end of the world. I thought it was 1,000, actually. Or not 1,000. I thought it was 2,000. They may have increased the price, though. I'm not sure. That was a new coop tree news. Is that what you just said? I'm sorry, I skipped past that, Robin. Especially after I begged you to stay open. I was groveling at your feet. Okay, so now we're going to head over here to this lake area where we caught our largemouth bass and carp and whatnot. Oop, actually, I'm going to go down this way because I just like fishing down here a little bit. Oh, hello there, Maru. I could give you a sweet peep. I actually want to keep that. Enjoyed the season? Since I need to be befriending people. Holy frick. Next episode, I guarantee you we're going to be carrying... What the frick is that? Is that a sea urchin? What is that? I don't remember that bobber. What is that supposed to be? Whatever. Anyway, but yeah, next episode, we're definitely going to be befriending more people. That's going to be a big part of it, since this first one was a little bit different in a lot of ways, since we were having to plant things and whatnot, and it was just chaos. Chaotic. I don't like the way I said chaos there. I also want to try to probably get our hardwood today, because again, now that I have the... That was the main reason I wanted the steel axe, so we could be progressively getting the hardwood built up even early on, like right now, so that's going to be a big part of it. Bullhead's here in case you missed out on it in spring, which is good, because that's one that you also need for a bundle, so definitely take whatever we can get. Hello there. Please work with me so I can at least get this chest as well, potentially. Okay. Not a bad start. I think this may be one of the... Or not the only fish. I think this is the only fish right now that I want. This may be the fish I was looking for. That's up here? Yes, it is! A sturgeon! These are summer, I believe, and fall... Oh! Okay, we got stuff. I'll look at that in a second. Sturgeon, an ancient bottom-feeding feeder with dwindling population. Females can live up to 150 years, which is freaking insane. We need one of these for a bundle, but I actually want to catch a few more if I can. Also, here we got a friggin' diamond, and we got a topaz ring. You feel a little bit softer... Wait, safer wearing this? I thought, why did it softer? That makes no sense. We could put that in one of our ring slots. I don't really feel the need to. +1 defense isn't that amazing. At least in comparison to the two things we currently have on the 2 rings. But cool, we can also sell it for money if we need to, so pretty nice. And we also got that with the sturgeon catch too. Sturgeon's also another one that can be pretty difficult. I don't think it's as hard as the pufferfish, but it can be a little more difficult to catch. So there could be that. Oh, freaking carp. Don't want carp. Carp are worth like nothing. Again, that's also that's like a piece of sap. I forgot about that one too. Man, it's been a while since I've seen all the bobbers and stuff. I think I just selected. I didn't go with randomizer, so I didn't see a lot of the late ones you get later on. Okay, so my hope is that we can catch at least one, if we're lucky, 2 more sturgeon by the end of the day. Not even to sell them, because I actually want to keep them for something coming up that I actually... Oh, frick! This may be another one. But yeah, I want to catch more than just the one we have, because the one we have right now is going to be donated to the bundle at the, not the museum, frick me. At the, frick, community center, sorry. It's hard talking and thinking and all this stuff when I'm trying to catch another freaking sturgeon, so... I have problems. We'll go to, like... Actually, you know what? Okay, well, that's fine. We're going to go down to town because there's another fish we can catch in the river. I believe there's 2, but there's one specifically that's only out when it's sunny. Granted, it's definitely we're going to have more sunny days than just today because it's freaking summer. I doubt we're going to see only rain from here on out, but if we can get it out of the way now, that would be nice. Just because, again, we need to catch all the fish or stuff like that. I did not want to sit in there! Especially now that he's saying he's going to give us Willie has the potential of giving us a prize for catching all fish, which, holy frick, that'll take a while. So... Don't count on that happening anytime soon. Still haven't seen that next forageable I'm looking for. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Okay. Not you. I'll put the pufferfish in while we're here. Look at that, baby. Up here we have tiger trout. Don't need that. Or don't need that. I need that, but I don't have it. There we go. Put the sturgeon in there. There we go. Sturgeons are, I believe, anytime it's sunny out in summer as well. Until like 6 or something. So, oh, another spinner. Actually, I'll take that considering I just equipped this one. And as you can see, speaking of, it actually has like a little health bar. Also, I just pointed at my screen as if you guys were actually here in the room with me, talking about immersion, huh? As you can see here, it actually has like a health bar on it. That will just progressively go down every time you catch a fish or anything, I believe. Maybe it's only a fish. I'm actually not entirely sure. Once it goes all the way to the bottom, it will break and it'll be gone. There's no way to repair them, and you just have to buy them or get more of them for unlocking them. So they're kind of like just quick little buffs you can give, kind of similar to bait, but unlike bait that you can grind for pretty easily, this one you really can't. At least to my knowledge, unless, again, they changed things, which they definitely could have, so I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, there's another fish I'm looking for that... there may be two in here, but there's one specifically that is in here only when it's sun... It's not a CD. That's only out here when it's sunny. And I'm hopeful... Why am I only getting broken CDs? This one thing... This Joja Mart jingle friggin' CD has all been thrown in this goddamn waterfall. Okay, please. I think this should be it, hopefully. No, it's not a hard fish, I think, to catch in particular. So long as I'm not stupid, which clearly it looked like I was being stupid there right now, which is not a new development by any means, but either way. It's not a hard fish to catch, but again, it's one I just want to get out of the way, because I rarely fish in the river here in town. It is one of my least favorite spots to go to. That is one of the two I was looking for, but not the main one, pike. I believe that one is also only out when it's... Oh, no, that one's not out just when it's sunny. That one you can also get in rain as well, but I believe it is a summer one. Like, one that's new to summer, not one we could catch in spring, I believe. I believe there's only one fish I actually missed that's spring exclusive, and that's because unless you are specifically trying to get that fish season 1 and going out of your way for it, it's almost impossible, I feel like, to get it just naturally via the course of playing in your first year. So that's going to be something for us to do in year 2, which I think will be just a nice little ribbon and bow, as you'll see when that time comes. This may be it, or is it another pike? Because that was kind of hard. Okay, that was a pike. I'm actually not sure what time this, because I'm sure it has a time limit. Hold up, I'm not even going to cut it this time, because honestly, I deserve the shame of having to look. Let's see. 7 p.m. Okay, yeah, so we can't catch it anymore. So from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. only when it's sunny. And then same with the pufferfish. You can only catch that when it's sunny out as well. But I believe that is... So yeah, we can't catch the one I was going for. We got the pike, though, which is nice. We got that over with. There's another thing we need to get at the river that's exclusive. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to double check things. Okay, so we at least got one of the fish we needed. Still have one more that kind of stinks. Oh, frick. Kind of stinks, but not the biggest deal in the world. We'll get it later. Working pretty good. We have our sturgeon. I'm happy about that. Again, we donated a few more things. This random marine in my inventory. I have to sell that next time. Oh, frick, wait, the museum closes at, is it 8 or is it 9? The museum closes, I know, later than most things, but how late do you close? It's 6? I thought it was later than that. Okay, well, never mind. I guess we're done out here for the day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the bus stop, and then I think what we're going to do is we're going to empty our inventory back into all of our stuff, and then we're going to head down to the secret woods, because again, that's going to be part of our daily routine now, if I can help it, to remember. Go down to the secret woods, get our hardwood, and then we'll call it a day, I think. 3 torches from that piece of, I think it was a wet newspaper, maybe? I'm pretty sure. Not amazing, but it's whatever. So I'm just going to speed this up, so that way you guys don't have to deal with all this minor stuff, since it's going to be a longer episode anyway. So I'll see you guys in just a moment, yet again. Upon reevaluation, I realized we're probably actually not going to be able to make it down there tonight and then back in time for us to get as much energy back as I want. So unfortunately, we're already going to be missing out on some hardwood, but that's fine. Instead, we'll just chop down one of the logs here, and we'll call it a night a little bit early, which I think is good. We'll hopefully have all our energy back for next time, which hopefully will be a good thing. How much hardwood do we have, speaking of? 62. We're not doing terrible, especially this early in the game. I'm more than proud and happy of that with the number we have. So as you can see, pufferfish are not worth much. I mean, they are worth a lot comparatively to a lot of the normal fish you can get, but like, give it as an example. Red mullets, 187, these are way easier to catch than the pufferfish. I don't know. Again, they're still worth a good amount. I just don't know if it's worth like how hard they are to catch, you know what I mean? So, it's kind of somewhere in the middle for me with their usefulness. But either way, we'll take any money because we are dirt broke now that we bought that iridium fishing rod. But again, it's another investment. It's a way of us to be making money, and there's a lot of stuff for us to be catching now that it's summer, since a lot of things change. Anyway, the little jingle begins. We end the episode. Next time, we are going to be continuing on with summer. There's still so many new things to see. It's an exciting new place out here, despite it being a familiar place that, well, felt familiar. There's so much to see, and I hope that you'll be willing to join me then. I hope to see you all there.